So hi everyone, in this experiment we are going to demonstrate dynamic routing through routing information protocol version 2. So let's just consider this network, and we've got two routers, router 1 and router 2. And router 1 is connected to 10.0, 20.0 and 40.0 network, and router 3 is connected to 30.0 network and 40.0 network. So router 1 has got no clue on how to route a packet to the 30.0 network because it's not connected to it directly but through another router. And similarly, router 2 doesn't know how to divert packets to the 20.0 and 10.0 network because it's connected to router 1 and not router 2. So if you could see this, if you try to ping these two, it'll fail. So this is where routing comes in, dynamic routing comes in. So let's just configure that in router 1. It's okay. For that we have to enable and we have to enter conf_d, and now we are in the configuration terminal. Now let's get into the router terminal. So for that, router and the name of the protocol, RIP. And now we need to enter the version, specifically version 2. And now we have to broadcast the known networks because that's what RIP does. What RIP does is, if you configure RIP in router 1, it broadcasts the known networks of router 1 to all other nodes. So in this case, router 1 will broadcast that it knows about 10.0, 20.0 and 40.0 network. And similarly, router 2 will broadcast saying that I know about the 30.0 networks and 40.0 networks. And so every other router will know which networks are connected to which routers, and they'll know how to route those networks. So let's look at configuring the routers. So now we have to enter the networks that this router knows. So this is for router 1. That's network 10.0.0.0. I'm sorry, it's a small typo. Network 10.0.0.0 and network 20.0.0.0 and network 30.0.0.0. I'm sorry, 40.0.0.0. So we have done this. So now we have to enter another command called no auto summary. So we are entering this command just so that, if consider these networks are like subnetworks of this is a network, and this one is a subnet of 10.0.0 network, and this is another subnet of the same IP range. So if you could see, the two subnets are connected to two different routers. So when you try and route a packet, what it does is the router automatically takes its class full form. So it would ignore completely the subnet mask, and it will convert it to its nearest class full form. So we don't want that. So that's why we give no auto summary. So this is done, and then we give exit. And similarly for route 2, router RIP version 2, and the known networks for this router is 30.0 and 40.0 network. So network 40.0.0. So routing protocol, just a minute, and then we have to give no auto summary. That's it. So what RIP does is it sends these hello packets or this broadcast message every 30 seconds, so that at any given time, if this particular link is down, if this particular network is down, this particular network, according to the other routers, is active for the next 30 minutes till this router's hello packet or broadcast information reaches them. This is one small disadvantage of RIP v2. So now let's try sending packets. So now that we have configured RIP protocol in both the networks. So let's just check out the routing, the routing table. Sorry. Just a minute. Just get back. So this is the routing information. This is the routing table of R2. So if you could see here, these are the directed connected networks 30.0 and 40.0, and these are routed through RIP protocol. So this is this network, and this is the hop ID. This is the serial port through which it has to access. So that's how it is. If there's another router which is connected to this one, and this router router's routing table will have the network of this thing, and it will be passed through this interface. So that's how it is. So this is the exit gateway of the router for the network, for that particular network. And yes, so that's about it. Hope it was useful. Thank you so much.